Okay, welcome class to the coloring part of our topics. Here in session 06, we will be talking about coloring. And as I have already placed here, reading materials and samples for a short introduction into color theory. Here you have a color wheel and the colors within it, and then the different groups within the color wheel, primary being the main colors or the parents of all colors, and then the secondary, the mixture or the result of each primary color mix, and then you have the intermediate, mixing the primary and the secondary, and these will be the result. So those are the three color groups within your color wheel. Now using those three, you can already produce, yeah, you can already produce various color combinations for your character designs. So as you can see here in these examples, these are combinations of secondaries and primaries to form character costumes or create or design character costumes. So, sorry, these are just some of the examples that you can come up with. Okay, next, color schemes. Color schemes are color combinations, but they are not by mixture. No, as you can remember, in primary colors, you mix color together, you bring out the secondary, and secondary mix with the primary, you bring out intermediate. Here, schemes are color combinations according to the position in the color wheel. So, for example, the complementaries. Complementary colors are opposite to each other. So this means you pick any color and then look for its opposite in the color wheel, and then that's a good combination, right? So that is one example of complementary. Other types of color schemes are here: analogous, three consecutive colors next to each other, and so on. Triadic, skip three colors for every color that you choose. Split complementary, so this is a different number of skipping, and also the tetradic. If we are to look at the combinations, having the tetradic, there credits to the artists of these samples that I have found. Now, as you can see, it is in practice those color schemes that we have discussed earlier. Another is, you may wonder, but how about the black, white, and the grays? How do we utilize or use them? You can use the black, white, and the grays simply by adding them in different percentages on any color. For example, this one is a pure red added by 10%, 10% plus 10% of your black, and look at how it affects the color. So the same case with the white, right? And even with the grays. Now, just to be specific, whenever you add black, whites, or gray into your color, there are various, or there is a different specific color term for them. For example, if you add grays, you call it tones. The tones of red or red tones. When you add white, call it tints. So blue tints. So whenever someone tells you they're looking for blue tints, it means they want colors or they want blues that added with tints or white percentages of white. And for the blacks, of course, call it the shades. Okay? So if somebody tells you I would like different shades of red in an example, so here you go. The next is, yeah, a simple application of your color tints, tones, and shades. So this is what you call a monochromatic way of applying colors. So it's just all about the greens. They are still green, but it just added with whites, with grays and blacks in coloring. And it has expressed, let's say, mood, distance in creating colors, in creating this scene. Okay? So that is what you call a monochromatic. Mono means just one. So this is just within one color family. That's the green. But it has been played with by adding grays, blacks, and whites. Okay? So I hope you have that clear idea of coloring. Let us now go to our file.